So I'm still up, of course. I play a lot of Mafia Wars, and I am the second man in charge of a group of Mafia Wars players that I have. So we are at war with crazy other people that play this crazy ass game that takes up so much time. But that's not what this video is going to be about. Anyway, good morning to some of you, good night to others, good evening, good day, good afternoon, whatever is appropriate for you. So, as you all know, I started my video blog talking about how I cheated on my girlfriend 6 months ago, and I didn't tell her about it until July 5th, and I lied about it until July 5th. So, I just want to talk about her summer. It started out okay. Um, she decided to help a friend of hers so that she could get back on her feet. Her friend pretty much took advantage of that, so we went to Phoenix to pick her up from the Greyhound. I thought she was flying, but she took a bus from California. So we get there, yada yada yada. I drive, taking out of my time because my girlfriend wants me to do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I expect her to give us money for driving there and back, but she doesn't. I don't have the money to pay for the gas. So I asked Keishel, let me see your card so we can put gas in this car. And of course, this individual that we helped out was like, well, he should have paid for the gas. Ooh. Excuse me. She felt like I should have paid for the gas, as if I was going 3 hours out of my way to pick my own self up. And that's when I started to have a problem with her. So, move past that. This girl stayed with Keishel for a few months. Never tried to help with rent, never tried to help with gas, never tried to help with food, no bills, nothing. And this person, I don't want to say a bad word, when Keishel started to move out and, left to live in Tucson, the girl was still there. Out of the niceness of Keishel's heart, she stayed there. And Keishel would ask me to go pick up some stuff and bring it to her. And one day I got the couch and a lot of other stuff out of the apartment. And the girl wouldn't answer Keishel's phone calls that day because I was like, well, just call and let her know. I mean, I know it's your shit. I know it's your stuff. But just call and let her know. The girl never answered the phone. The girl never texted back or anything. So that upset me. That upset Keishel. There are several other things that this girl did and said that upset me as well. She was really dirty. Her hygiene was terrible. She always provoked thoughts in Keishel's mind as to, oh, well, you deserve somebody better than a Qantas, or when you move, you should experience Tucson fully, especially men down there. And, she, like I said, she was getting mad about me getting stuff out of Keishel's apartment and taking it to Keishel. Because she felt like, oh, well, you should let me have this until I'm out of here. But it's like, okay, well, look here, person. I'm letting you stay here, and you're not paying me anything. I'm letting you stay here, and you're making the place smell terrible and dirty. I'm letting you stay here, and I'm not asking you of anything. But you have the audacity to ask me, why did such and such take this out of my apartment? So the girl moved out maybe a day or two later without even saying anything. Without saying, really, really pissed me off. Because I'm like, okay, you staying in this person's apartment and you just leave? You don't give nobody no notice, you just leave. Now that's a bitch move. And yeah, I said the bad word that I have wanted to say because it's very appropriate. So this girl leaves and doesn't say anything. So we're upset about it, but it passes. Then we go to visit one of Kishelle's co-workers just to say hey, check on him, pick up some stuff. And we find out because Kishelle set the girl up to get a car from someone. And that person that was giving them that car was so gracious enough to be like, okay, well, just pay me when you can. Give her the car for free. Yes, it needed work. Yes, it needed this, that, and the third. But all you had to do is pay for it and then go get it fixed. So we find out that this girl never paid the person we set her up with any money for this car. And as I said, she had it for a few months. That was, I don't even know what strike that was. Probably strike 3,482 for me, but I don't know what about Kishelle. So she struck out with me. After she left Kishelle's apartment, she didn't even talk to Kishelle. This morning, found out that the girl deleted Kishelle from Facebook. And I'm like, okay, some people may not think that's harsh, bad, negative, or whatever, but dealing with this girl and then shit like that happens, it's like, WTF. Like you claim you were such a good person, your intentions were not what we thought, and you preached all kinds of crap to everybody, but you treat people like ish, like shit. You use them and then go about your way. So Kishelle is still dealing with that. That's one part of her monstrous summer that I played a big role in. The second part is, of course, me. Now, after she texted me and said, I'm hurt. Renee deleted me from Facebook. And yes, I said her name, finally. This person deleted her from Facebook. They were friends in high school. They was like the bomb.com type friends. Like, they was girls, no matter what. So Kishelle extended her hand and got it chopped off, pretty much. So that's one hurt she's dealing with. Next video I will talk about me. The part I played that I'm trying to fix now. So, yes, check out part 2. It's going to be entitled Her Summer, part 2. Okay?